Shut up and sit down.
Oh, hello, welcome to another Wales side-by-side video. These are the two oxygen sensors on the MR2. I've got bank 1 sensor 1 and bank 1 sensor 2 in green. Green, you can see, is switching. That one's working. Bank 2 is at the bottom and it's just flatlined. And if you look at the data here, you can see I've got one at 0 volts, one at 0.85. And if I graph them, you can watch bank 1 sensor 2 has got activity on it. Bank 1 sensor 1 has no activity on it. Now this is my P0125 results. This is the data I gathered when I was trying to figure out why I had P0125, which is the code that tells me insufficient temperature to go between closed and open loop. Both of these sensors need to be working for the ECU to switch from closed to open loop. And being as I've only got one sensor working, it confuses the computer. Now, since I changed the two oxygen sensors, I'll now flick on to the data I've gathered since changing the oxygen sensors, and you'll see the difference straight away. So let me just get that data up and I'll bring you back. Right, these were the O2 sensors when I put the new ones in. This solved the P0125. You can see there now I've got activity on both O2 sensors. Both of them are switching like they should be. This actually solved my P0125 fault. This was all it was, an O2 sensor. So there's the proof off the scanner. I had a faulty O2 sensor, and here's the proof. The new sensors have mirrored each other now and are both doing exactly the same thing. Now it switches between open and closed loop. Problem solved. It just took a little bit of time to diagnose it, keep recreating the fault, do some voltage checks on the wires going to the O2 sensors, make sure I got no broken wires before I went and bought new sensors. Nothing to do with any of the engine coolant temperature switches, nothing to do with that at all. It was all O2 sensor faults. So that will fix a P0125 on an MR2. Them are the two pre-catalytic converter sensors, not the one after the last catalytic converter. These are the first two in the system. Hopefully that will help somebody with a P0125 sort their issue out.